What is going on, my family? I am back with some more Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown talk, and then I'm gonna just get right into it. So Thursday, everybody was tuned in for more. It was more kind of like a press conference. That's kind of how it started off. But a lot of people were tuned into it, so that was good to see. They was doing a lot of talking before they showed everything, which of course a lot of us couldn't really understand it. But I was doing it I was going off of by vision, by what was going on. And they finally showed the footage. They showed the trailer. Then they showed gameplay. They actually showed a couple of people playing the game. And, I got impressed. I got impressed when they first showed the trailer earlier this week. So it was real impressive to see. I don't think there's any new mechanics or new moves or anything like that. But at the same time, that's a good thing. That's also a good thing for us veterans. It's a good thing that for people that are trying to come in with us and play the game. And it's also good for people that have probably started Final Showdown like a month or 3 months ago. They can still continue to play Ultimate Showdown like they were just learning Final Showdown. So, that works all together. Because another thing that, that us veterans at the game can do, we can teach these new players without having to really, to change, what we have learned at the same time. So what we have learned from Final Showdown, we can teach these new players, easier, since basically we can just, transfer what we've learned onto Ultimate Showdown. So that's what it's looking like. And as I said before, I was able to watch most of that. I fell asleep. I was hanging on. But as soon as they showed the gameplay and stuff like that, you know what, I was out for the count. But I was able to get a glimpse of a lot that was going on. They showed us some customizations and stuff like that. So now we get the VF1 character models coming back. Man, that is just always special. And if y'all just pay attention to those characters models, that shit still holds up today. Those VF1 character models, man, still holds up today. Man, oh man, oh man. That shit just looks so damn gorgeous. But they showed that, and I can't wait to see that. And basically, as we get closer to the day, as we get closer to June 1st, which is on a Tuesday, the anticipation is there. Hype is real, and a lot of people are getting ready. I've been getting a lot of good comments in my comment section from people from other fighting games and for other fighting games communities, and they've been saying that they're gonna try out Ultimate Showdown. They're really intrigued by what's going on with the game. And I'm encouraging people, man, go ahead and try the game, because like I said in a previous video, this is a win for the FGC. The FGC, after everything the FGC has been through the last 2.5 years, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown is a win. And I'm gonna tell y'all something too. After everything what the FGC has been through, like, one thing that I am really proud of, I am glad that Virtua Fighter is the game that is really making a lot of people just say, fuck what happened a couple years ago. Let's dive into this game. Let's learn it. That is how it should be. A lot of people ain't probably thinking like that, but that's what I've been thinking about the last couple of days, is that, Virtua Fighter is really making a lot of people just not think about what happened in the past when it comes to the FGC. A lot of y'all already know what I'm talking about with the whole Evo thing and a couple of other things, the Smash community, y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm just glad that Virtua Fighter is that game that people are just saying, you know what, I'm gonna try this game, let's move forward with something else. It's different, it looks fun. I'm like, probably people from other communities probably see it that way. And I've been talking to a lot of people that said that they haven't played Virtua Fighter in a while, and they're saying they're gonna get back in it. So like I said, Ultimate Showdown, it's creating a good deal of electricity and excitement. And but on the other side, you still got your haters. There's still a lot of Virtua Fighter haters out there. I done come across YouTube channels of people bashing the game, talk about it's getting set up for failure, even though how is a game that's been out for almost 14 years getting set up for failure? I don't understand that. But yeah, there was a YouTube video out about that stupid stuff. So it's a lot of Virtua Fighter hate out there. And for those of y'all that are trying to get into Virtua Fighter, y'all really serious about getting into Ultimate Showdown, don't listen to that type of hate. Don't listen to hate, especially if you're a fighting game fan. Don't listen to that type of hate. Try the game out for yourself. If you like it, continue to play it, continue to get better at it, and ask the veterans for questions. And if you don't like it, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So I also want to step on the topic real quick about the whole rollback situation when it comes to Ultimate Showdown. And a lot of people have been complaining about that too over the internet. And here's what I gotta say about that. Rollback does not fucking bother me. I do not have rollback issues when it came to Final Showdown, and I'm not gonna have no rollback issues when it comes to Ultimate Showdown, because I am glad the game is here. I'm glad that we're getting it. I'm glad that they're showing everything. And in June 1st, I'm going to be ready to go. I got everything set up, hooked up. I'm ready to bring some fire ass content. I could care less. I love this game too much. I can care less about the fucking rollback. That's just me. I can care less about it. I think we're going to be okay. I think, they didn't put all of this work into this type of game not to have a secure net code. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty confident they had did something, with the net code so where we can all enjoy it. So as far as the whole rollback thing, man, don't care about it. Never did. The game is here. I am going to enjoy this game like crazy. Now, this is not an advice video, but I do want to issue a good piece of advice for those that are trying to get into Ultimate Showdown. Like I said, from other fighting games, for other fighting game communities. But I do want to say this. Make sure, now you can ask all of us for help, Twitter, whatever. A lot of us have our DMs open. You can ask for help about characters or whatever. But here's the thing. Make sure you are happy and comfortable what you come up with when you play this game. Just make sure. That's just advice for people that are trying to get into Ultimate Showdown or for Virtua Fighter, period. If this is the first Virtua Fighter title that you have touched, make sure that you do what is comfortable for you, and whatever you come up with, make sure you love it before you ask questions. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure this is what you want to do. Make sure your style is comfortable for you, and if it is, go ahead and build off that. Go ahead, and then that's when you go and ask us for questions. Because a lot of times, like, somebody will come in, do something, and then they'll go ask for advice, and then they don't understand it because they're not comfortable with it, or they're just not happy with the game in general. And part of it, I understand, because a lot of fighting games ain't for everybody. But that's the one advice I just want to give out to people that are just now touching a Virtua Fighter game. Make sure you're comfortable in what you come up with before anything else. So I do want to talk about the tournament modes that Ultimate Showdown is going to have. Now this could be a little bit of a fun, because as y'all know, in the VF community, as far as a lot of other fighting game communities, they do have tournaments. And the way the tournament was set up, it was set up pretty good. And it looks like, it can be set up, easier. That way we can do, tournaments online. It'll be easier because you already got your brackets and everything like that. So that's kind of interesting to see, how the rest of the community kind of does that now that it has this tournament mode along with it. So I think that'll be kind of fun. It'll speed things up a bit. I know that for a fact. So the tournament mode looks pretty good. Like I said, the old character models, the customization bundle, that looks pretty good. Then they say we're going to be able to get our classic customizations there. So looking forward to that, because y'all already know I need my chef style loud. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I need my chef style loud with the VF3 hair color. Man, I need that. That's damn near like a trademark. I wish we could trademark these fucking customizations. You feel what I'm saying? That'd be some sick shit right there. We could trademark that shit. But yeah, stuff like that, and it's pretty fun. It's not no new mechanics or anything like that. But you know what? It's still an expansion on the game. It's still more than what I thought we was gonna get anyway. Then another thing I just wanted to talk about too was a lot of people are talking about the longevity of the game and all of that stuff. People think that this is going to be the type of game that people are going to put down 2 weeks after its release. And what I got to say about that criticism is that Final Showdown's been out almost for 10 years, and nobody put that game down. At least the dedicated ones didn't put the game down. And if someone did put the game down, it was probably because they had a personal reason. But in Final Showdown, that was never the case. A lot of us never put the game down like that. So what I'm saying is, with Ultimate Showdown, it's not going to be one of those. It's not going to be one of those situations where people are just going to play off of hype and then that's going to be it. That's not how it's going to be. Unfortunately, there is a fighting game out there like that. King of Fighters is kind of like that. It's all about hype, and then a couple months later, nobody ain't really playing it. Even though I love King of Fighters, that's how King of Fighters is. It goes off of hype. A couple months later, that's it. Virtua Fighter's never been like that. It's never been like that. It's not going to be no 2-week hype and people going to stop playing, because it's all about the dedication. Even though a lot of us are already dedicated and a lot of us are already mastered, because of it's just a transition, an intense transition of Final Showdown, we still gonna go in thinking that there's still a lot to learn, because there's still a lot to learn, about the game. So as far as that little criticism that's been floating around, that this is going to be some type of 2-week hype, it's just totally false, totally not true, and it's not going to happen. And the reason why I feel like it's not going to happen is because, like I keep on saying, other people are coming in from other fighting games, from other fighting game communities to check this game out. They don't even have to necessarily play it, but if they watch it, support it, and do things like that, that goes well. And right now, Ultimate Showdown is getting a lot of support, it's getting a lot of reception, and it's just gonna continue. So I think the biggest challenge for me when I get Ultimate Showdown is that like I said in a previous video, this is the first time I've played my PS4 in almost 9 months, and this is the first time I've played Virtua Fighter on a PlayStation system in a good minute. I think what I'm trying to get to is, like, when I first get the game, I'm obviously gonna just go and lab and get the feel for stuff, because one thing about it, I'm a pad player, so playing Virtua Fighter on a PS4 pad, so I'm gonna have to really kind of get the feel for that and get used to that, because PS3 pad was no problem. Now this is a PS4 pad. You got that big square button in the middle of it, so that's going to be the biggest challenge for me, is playing Ultimate Showdown on a PS4 pad until probably I'll get a custom one somewhere like I did with the Xbox. But that's probably going to be the biggest challenge for me. But I think the labbing as a whole is going to be fun. I think with the training mode, they're gonna have some new stuff in there too to help a lot of us learn and get better too, because every Virtua Fighter game is like that. They always juice up they training modes for us to get better. So that's the reason why a lot of people love VF4 Evo so much. That training mode, the AI system that it had, whoa, one of the greatest training modes of all time. So I'm expecting something like that we're gonna get some features in that training mode, just to help us get better and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so those are my big challenge right there. It's just the pad feeling of it, going into it, how fast can I get stuff down and stuff like that. But you know what, I'm up to the challenge. But before I end this video, I would just like to say one last time, just thank everybody out there, even if you don't play Virtua Fighter, and showing support. Man, thank y'all, and I hope y'all keep supporting us, me, the community, all the other VF players, such as Tricky, Adam Yuki, Gentleman Thief, Blitzball Champ, Virtua Kazama, Hubs, Shinku, Herman. The list goes on and on. If I didn't give you a shout out, I apologize. I ain't trying to make the video run like that. Thanks for supporting all of us, because like I said, Virtua Fighter is in our bloods, in our hearts. Oh yeah, shout out Black Star. Virtua Fighter is in our bloods and our hearts. You know what I'm saying? And this is the opportunity for people like me and for the community, for the circle, to push this game out there as best as we fucking can. And we're gonna do everything that we can to make sure that this game is in everybody's eyes, and we're gonna try to get as many people to check out this game. So thank you for supporting us, man. Y'all mean a lot. Like I said, there's been a lot of people showing support. They come in my comment section, said that they've not, so a couple people said they haven't even played Virtua Fighter before, and they gonna check this game out. So that's a good thing to see right there. And like I said, I'm just proud of the excitement, because like I said, it's just the irony that Virtua Fighter is coming out, and what the FGC has been through. I'm just glad that Virtua Fighter is helping people take their minds off the bullshit that's been happening with the FGC for the last couple years. But like I said before, proud of that shit. And like I said, leave y'all thoughts and y'all feelings in the comment section below, as we are counting down. I think we only got like 3 days left till June 1st. I can't wait. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. I honestly hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for the hottest Virtua Fighter action on YouTube, period. And I will see you June the 1st. Well, you probably gonna see me sooner than that, but when it comes to Ultimate Showdown, I will see you June the 1st. I will holler back at y'all in the next video. I am out. Peace.